Hello, hello, welcome back. You see this? This is Hitman. Oh yeah. I played a few Hitmans back in the day, but I definitely haven't played anything more recent, and especially not the online ones. So when IO Interactive offered me a key because I'd had covered Dishonored, I actually jumped at the chance. Because I've always enjoyed Hitman games. It's just that I haven't played it for a while. So the key was offered as part of the promotion for the drop, which you see here. It's one of the live missions. It's only available for a limited time. So it started on March the 13th, I think, and it goes until April the 6th. And the reason I haven't covered it up to now is because I was kind of scared. Because it's been so long since I played Hitman, that when I saw this message here, oh my god, you must begin the contract before the countdown expires. If you die, you may not retry the contract. Once you've completed the contract, you cannot retry it. Oh my god, that kind of scared me. So basically, everything was telling me that if I messed up, well, that would be it. And if I wanted to do everything within the mission that I wanted to do, all the challenges and everything like that, I wasn't sure that I could do it without a few tries, which turned out to be the case, but luckily the conditions are not as harsh as you might imagine. As long as you don't complete the mission, which is to execute this guy, as long as you don't actually kill him, you can actually come back and retry different parts, so you can restart the mission. The countdown, I believe, is simply the 10 days that we see here, so up to April the 6th. And if you've not tried for yourself, then you have the option of trying the free starter pack, which is available online. You can play it on Steam, Xbox, Microsoft, Epic or PlayStation. Basically, it's a demo. You get to try out this particular mission without having to commit to buying the entire game as a whole. But having tried a few missions, it reminded me of what I liked so much about KCD quests, which is that you can try and experiment with different ways to try and achieve your goal. So in this case, we have to assassinate this guy. Well, it's a Hitman game, of course you have to assassinate somebody, duh. But the game offers you a whole bunch of different ways, and it rewards creative thinking. If you think that something should be possible, there's many cases where it is. And that's one of the things that I really liked about games like KCD, as well as Dishonored. There are other challenges that you can also try and fulfill for extra experience, but there is a definite joy of discovery in this game. Basically, there's a lot of points where you go, what if I tried this? And lo and behold, it works. That's one of the things that really attracts me to games. So many thanks to IO Interactive for gifting me the key. But of course, this is not a sponsored video in any way, so all opinions are most definitely my own. I'll put a link in the description to this page, so you can try out the starter pack if you want. But speaking for myself, I've definitely enjoyed the experience. And I can tell you that there is a lot of missions to be done in the game. After you've done everything, you can of course try the live challenges and whatnot. But let's take a look at this one. In this case, I believe that we can only assassinate this person in one way. So what I'll do is I'll show you the quickest way, which is by accident. And it's quite clever as well. And we'll go for the WAAGHH. Because it sounds quite fun. Kind of meshes well with all the challenges that you have over here as well. So I'll also show you in this run how you can get every single discovery done in a single mission. It is possible, but learning how to do it does involve a little bit of trial and error. So let me show you what I've discovered. Anyway, let's move on to planning. If you have mastery points, in other words you have experience in the game, which I don't, you can actually start at a more advanced stage. But let me start as if I was a brand new player. As for items, I now have the option to smuggle a few things, which I won't use though, just because I want to show you how it plays as a new player. So in my case, I would suggest taking the lockpick and the coins.
Good evening, 47, and welcome to Berlin. Tonight, you shouldn't have any trouble locating your target. He's keeping to the upper level of the club and doing very little to fly under anyone's radar. I haven't found any record of them crossing paths before, but I wonder if he's trying to bait the club's owner out of the back room for a meeting. Best of luck, Agent.
Head on in, but keep left. Upper Lounge is VIPs only tonight.
Okay, so now we're inside the club. But before we go any further, one of the challenges is to discover all the areas in Berlin. This means discovering all the areas within the map. So most of the areas are around here-ish, on the different levels, and here-ish. There are a few outdoor areas, like here, the back entrance, the juice bar. So you should definitely make sure to explore the map as much as possible. Although you may want to wait until you have the biker disguise, because that allows you to go everywhere. One little thing that you may miss is that there is a radio tower down here. So that's, technically speaking, north of the club, but it's down the map, right? I'll show you where the key is. So let me show you that quickly first. Once you start the mission, turn back around and look over there. There's a bit of a tower, and in front of the door there should be a here. Pick up the brick, and there should be a key. That allows you to open the gate to the radio tower. If you look over here, there's a gap in the fence, and you just follow the path down here, and that takes you to the tower. You want to look for that. There's a gap over here. Then follow the path, and here's the tower. The key opens the gates, and you just gotta watch out for some of the laser tripwires. This is the best way to get up there. I imagine that this would make a nice sniper's nest, so you can snipe from here, but I really haven't found a purpose for it. But it is here, and there is a reward for discovering the location. Anyway, back at the club entrance, let's make our way inside. If you go over here, there's some stairs that take you up to the roof. One of the goals is to drop the skylight ladder, so we can do that without too much trouble. We'll use a coin to lure him. And that will give us our first disguise. If you look at the challenges, there's a total of 10 disguises, and there are 4 special ones. There's a DJ, there's the Florida man, there's the food delivery guy, and the boss, the club owner. We'll do all of them, and I'll show you how you can get them without getting discovered. But now we have a disguise that allows us to walk around in areas where we otherwise wouldn't. Like, for example, up here. Do the same for him. And as it happens, there is a trash bin over here. And as it happens, it takes 2 bodies. So let's go back and pick up the guy we also choked out. Luckily, nobody patrols this area, so we should be okay. And in you go too. There you go, take out the trash, eh? But if we come back down and go to the other side of the roof, you'll see a skylight that's open. Over here. Quickly drop down. And there's the ladder. I've already done it, as you can see, but you should only need a crowbar. And that lets you get down to the floor. And there's a little fuel cell over here, which I believe you can use as a distraction, although it's not really necessary. Okay, this is the back area. If you want, you can also lure this guy over there and just knock him out and take his disguise. Yeah, let's do that quickly. But the club security disguise is actually much better. Okay, so let me show you where Alexis is. Let's go back to the start and let me show you where Alexis is. I walk down the stairs and there's Alexis here. Plus his bodyguard. Ladies, fancy a clown?
That is Alexius Lascaridis. He should be here with all his bodyguards, so be careful.
said about Hirschman. We could be getting so much more out of this crowd. Secretly. Well, one thing at a time.
Then he's gonna hang around the tree over there. And as it happens, that's where the accident will happen. Spoilers. Then he's gonna go to the bar at the end, and unfortunately we can't walk in there as a normal guest. Oh my god, a negative review. However, will they recover from this? But anyway, this guy will tell us that we can't. Yep. So you may also overhear a conversation like we almost did just then, but effectively the owner of the club is refusing to meet Alexis. Probably scared for his life and everything like that, but yeah, he's not a fan. Doesn't want to meet him. And if you walk over here, you'll overhear this conversation. Always works. Crossing fingers always works. But the point is that anybody standing near this tree when it goes off may well get electrocuted. Hint hint, nudge nudge. That's the accident we're looking for. But in order to get access to the electricals, we need to become a tech. Which just happens to be the case just here. Oh, there's Florida Man. Okay. Let's also do him as well. Florida Man goes up and down the stairs, so this is the best place to take him out. Drag the body over here. Now, Florida Man goes between this bar and the bar downstairs, via those stairs, so that is the best spot to take him out without causing an alarm of some kind. Oh shit, he saw that. The disguise doesn't give you anything other than a few laughs, but it is required to meet the challenge to get all the disguises, so yeah. This is the best way to do it. But now we're suitably dressed as a tech, so nobody will suspect a thing when we fiddle around with this. Let's get back here. We're gonna need a screwdriver. If you go past here, you should find one over here. This is the back of the bar. I don't think we can go in here. Oh, we can. Interesting. I thought you had to be a DJ or a guard. But anyway, we can come here. Okay, screwdriver in hand, we could just sabotage the electricals without too much trouble. Let me do that first, actually. And here's a note to tell you that you can do that. The light show may blow up when the DJ triggers it. It could be potentially fatal. It will most definitely be fatal. But anyway, if you want to make sure that you don't kill any innocents, you want to get these two out of the way. That's one way to do it. Without killing them, of course. There's a very convenient box over here. Okay, she's gonna come next. And that's both of them out of the way now, so neither of them should get killed. But now we have to get to the DJ booth in order to actually trigger the light show. So you want to get down to the bottom and go to the top right. There's a door that's available for techs. And what does it say on my back? Tech. Yes, we can read. We are able to read. Tech only, but yes. Now close that. And there's a DJ over there. Okay, this is a DJ booth. You can either use the lockpick or you can force it. But if you don't have those tools, there's a cleverer way. Turn that on. Oh no, whatever could have caused that, hey? Oh no, whatever could have caused that. And we can disguise ourselves as a DJ. And awfully conveniently, there's a box over here. Now the problem is that this door is locked and there's 2 people inside there. But before we do anything else, let's come over here and pick up 2 keys. One is the staff area key and the second is the medicine cabinet key, which opens this cabinet over here, which just happens to have some sedatives. Now the problem is getting in here. If you have a lockpick, you can do it silently, or you can do it loud with a crowbar. If you have one, of course, but it's not necessary. What you actually do is throw a coin. Now if you're lucky, she'll go through the DJ booth. That's exactly what she's doing. And of course that leaves the door open. Or you can just come this way. Okay, let's close the door. And give my sedative. Oh, you're feeling very tired. Very tired. In any case, let's read the note. Which of course is a warning about the dangers of the light show. If this body wasn't over here, I would get this guy to get out. Just dismiss him, but no, we have to do this. Right, then let's get a camera so I can see. In my case, I'm making sure that Alexis is not there. Although if you do want to kill him by an accident, you want to make sure that he is there. But this is what we're gonna do. We'll hop up the show. Then boom. Oh yeah. If Alexis was there, then he'd be dead. But of course that wasn't the goal, so. But like they say in those cartoons, that is not how it actually went down. So let's rewind back to the beginning. Let me show you how you can dispose of Alexis without the explosions. This time, instead of going down, you want to go to the right, then turn to the right here, and there's an outdoor bar area. Go through to the back, and there should also be a door over here that you can use. Oops, trespassing. And if you go over here, you'll see the bartender's uniform. That's another disguise. And you can use this to actually serve Alexis some poisoned vodka. I haven't tried it myself yet. Just seems a little bit too easy. But you can also pick this lock in order to get a juice bar ticket, which is not really necessary. But let's leave. We'll go over to the juice bar itself.
You have your ticket on you?
Come on. What's this ticket shit even about? This isn't an arcade company.
Then you should have brought a ticket.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know what the point of the ticket is, but apparently you need it to get access to the back. But I've actually come here with a ticket and it didn't work. But this is the delivery guy.
Call again.
He's got one of those unique disguises that you want, so let's flip a coin. And make sure to pick up the scooter key here, because that's one of the getaways. Now we are the delivery boy, which is one of the unique disguises. The other ones are the Florida man, which we got already, and the DJ, which we've also done. That leaves the club owner. So there's about 10 disguises overall, and the other ones you can get pretty much just by playing. So after stashing the delivery guy, you want to go over here. There's a door, watch out for the camera, although I think you can just walk past it. And here's the delivery bike. Pick up the food. and unlock that. You can poison it, but I haven't seen any impact from that, so you might as well not bother. Then you ring the doorbell.
Well, about damn time. Now leave the food and get lost. You ain't getting a tip.
Going inside is trespassing, so be careful.
Hey, whoever ordered the food, your shit's here.
Nobody goes and eats it, so kind of pointless. Anyway, watch out for the camera. Then go to the toilet. And there's a disguise right there. And while you're here, you can pick up a few things, especially this shotgun. Shouldn't need to use it, but it won't hurt. There's only a few characters who will spot you, but otherwise you can just wander around fairly freely. Oops. But one of the challenges is to open up the back door, which you do by coming here. And you should be able to open this door and it should stay open. You can open it from outside if you have a lockpick. But like I showed you then, you can use the food delivery to basically get these guys to open their own door. The biker costume is the best disguise in the game. It allows you to go anywhere, and there's only a few characters who will actually spot you, so you pretty much have a free run of the place. Now we just have to find the boss and take his place. But before we do that, go to the juice bar, and there's a small set of canals over here. And if you go a little bit up, then you'll see a scrap sword over there. That would normally be highly illegal, but because we're wearing the biker disguise, we're okay to just carry whatever weapons we want. Now, sword in hand, let's get back into the club. Turn right again. And then at those toilet signs, turn right again. This guy will let us through despite us holding a sword in our hand. And we can go downstairs as well. Normally this area needs a card to access, but this is the one way to get in there without a card. Keep going down. This is the bar. Yep. This is the bar where Alexis hangs out, but you want to go further down. And this is the one way. This is the one way to get in here without a card. And if you go over here, that's the security room, and you can pick up a card. These guys don't care if you're here. But yes, if you get spotted by a camera, then you have to do this. You have to delete the evidence. That's the room where the DJ is. And over here, there's a couple of bikers and a camera. But the camera doesn't cover the entire door, so yeah. The only person you need to be wary about is the boss over here.
He already owns the show. That coward won't even leave the club and face me back here like a professional. It's pathetic.
There's another club keycard. And let's just stash the sword back here. There's a second shotgun if you want it. And there's another box over there. Just make sure you don't get spotted by the boss. There's 3 people in here. The best way is to use a coin and chuck it somewhere around here. That should lure one of them. Exactly one of them.
We might have a possible disturbance. I'm moving to investigate. We'll keep
Just because he's a maniac, I'm supposed to start wetting myself and do everything he says. Maybe I'll break his knees and throw him in the canal. Then we'll see who the maniac is.
And nobody should see you. And then do that for the second guy. In this case, the boss heard it. He will see through the disguise. Nice, quiet nap. And make sure you pick up the phone book. That is critical. And there you go, take his disguise. Now for the third guy.
Oh? Yeah, Command, there's some kind of fracas down here. I'm having a look around.
Now, because bikers are able to spot us, let's get back into a biker disguise. And I don't think this is strictly necessary, but I think it might be a good idea to get rid of these two guys over here. And also, there's a little tank over here. Don't think it makes any difference. And if you wanted a juice bar ticket, there should be one over here as well. That should let you achieve one of the challenges. And a bit of vodka as well, though it's not really necessary for us. So basically, that should mean that there's nobody around to hear any signs of fighting. But before we go any further, there's a little safe back here. A couple of the texts down the hall talked about the code, which was the year that the wall fell. And I think that's a reference to the Berlin Wall, this being Berlin, right? So that was 1989. And voila! That's stealing. I don't think that does anything. But there's also a cocaine brick. What? There you go. If you will allow me to pick it up. There you go. That's a cocaine brick. Now one of the problems is that Alexis has a bodyguard. That is not good. So before we take him on, we need to make sure that he has no bodyguard.
Anyway, I better get back to work.
No problem. I ain't to please, my dear. I'll see you later.
Now one of the things that Alexis talks about if you follow him is that there's a lack of vodka at the bar, but also that there's a drug pusher in the premises. He wants his bodyguard to find him.
I want to score.
I hear. Follow me.
Watch out for this guy, you need to yeah, blend in. Yeah, that security guard will spot you, so ducking and blending is kind of important if you're wearing this clothing. You can wear something else if you want. Okay, let's get the coca brick out. Bang! Down he goes. Quickly dump him, and nobody heard a thing. I want to pick up the pills. Because what kind of drug pusher would we be if we didn't have any pills? And get the disguise. I can hide the shotgun over here. For the time being. So now that we're disguised as a drug dealer, we can actually talk to the bodyguard. Follow me. Unfortunately, there's not too many places where you can take care of him quietly, so we have to go all the way outside. Oh, he knows exactly where I am.
Well, what kind of business are you pulling here? Oh, fuck off, I don't have time for this.
So basically wait for him to lose interest and then that's it, you can take him out. You could try disguising yourself as the bodyguard, but unfortunately Alexis will see right through it, so yeah, there's not much point to this. And by the way, because we knocked out the drug dealer with that brick of cocaine we found in the safe, that gave us one of the feet as well. Okay, so we're back in the owner's disguise, and it's time to set up a meeting with Alexis. That's interesting. Not sure what's happening. Maybe... did we knock somebody out? Oh no. Oh no. I may have screwed things up. Okay, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I've tried multiple variations of who I knock out and who I leave standing, including knocking out just the boss himself, and I still can't call the number. So let me try another variation on this. Let me try something else. Let me show you what I mean. So I turn that on. That will bring the owner, just the owner. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, fine. I wanted to use that brick. Anyway, he's out. He's the only person out in the entire mission. Hey, what the hell? I know that image. That's a nice little Easter egg. I didn't notice it until now. That's supposedly the image that some lady caused by trying to restore an old fresco. And yeah, I think the original is called Eke Homo, which I think stands for something like "Here is man" or something. Behold, man. And she turned him into a kind of like a monkey. And let's just say that people started calling her work Eke Mono. Behold, a monkey. Yes, that's what happened. So folks, don't try to restore all the frescoes by yourself. And if you look at the phone book inside the inventory, you can see that it literally says that you should call him. And that's the way you're supposed to be scheduling a meeting. And after you schedule the meeting, you should be able to sit here. But yeah, let me try that again. Let me show you exactly what I mean. Yeah, it just doesn't work. So I'm not sure if that's meant to be the case or if it's a bug or we're just not supposed to do it that way. So what I decided to do was to go and meet Alexis and just smash him in the face with a sword. This may not work. This may not work. Right, so I left the sword here. Let me drop the shotgun because I can't have any visibles while I'm speaking to Alexis. I guess we could try and get rid of his bodyguard first, but let's do this.
Here, Schmiller. I see you finally decided to face me.
Yes. If you think I'm gonna sell my club, you're mistaken.
Sell it? Oh, no. You're gonna give it to me.
That's surprising.
Come. I'll give you my proposition in full by the VIP bar.
Someone's all business, huh?
Take a seat. What I want, Rolf, is your club. Front of house, back of house, the whole show.
I know what you want, but what are you offering in return?
The most charitable offer I've ever given. I respect you. I respect what you've built. And normally I just take what I want, but I'm making an exception just for you.
I'm touched.
Yeah? Well, you should be. Think of it as a finder's fee. A cut of the income going forward. Not a fortune, but enough to live a comfortable life in Friedrichshain, if that's what you want. I don't care.
That's your best offer.
It's my only offer. And if you don't take it, you won't like what's coming next.
If you insist on conducting our business in here, we should at least play.
I'm worried about eavesdroppers. Do whatever.
Your guard needs to go too.
Fine. You heard him. Out. Everybody clear out.
Right, so that gives us an opportunity. That is about the only chance you get to have a one-on-one with this guy. Hopefully he won't see me.
Take a seat.
Oh, I can't stab him.
Sit. Hey, you!
Well done, 47. I'll inform the client while you make your escape.
Not exactly stealthy, but the game didn't give me too many options, did it? And you know what? It was fun. Okay, so let's change our disguise. So we're no longer hunted. Searching, But you know what? He was gonna threaten us with deglobbing, so he got what he deserved. So F him. F him. Not exactly a silent assassin, but I'll take it. Maybe it would have been better to go for the accident. But you know what? I wanted to use the scrap sword, and I thought that this was gonna be a stealthy kill. Where's your boss? What happened to your boss? Oops. Was I compromised? Ow. So anyway, there's nobody else searching for us now. My plan was to lure him down to our basement room and take care of him there. Leave no witnesses of any kind, either on our side or his side, and yeah, basically finish him off. Unfortunately, I don't think that we're allowed to restart the mission once we kill the guy. Let's see. Yes, that's right. No restarting. No saving either, by the way. This is an elusive assassination, so boo hiss. But we can actually leave as a delivery guy. Let's go. Get on your bike. So that was actually the more fun ending, I think. Would have been nice to kill him silently via an accident, but I actually prefer this. He got his just desserts. Wow! I think that I should have been able to stab him from behind when I was hiding behind the sofa, right? Because the sword is long enough for that, so... Still, better than nothing. So it wasn't quite a silent assassination, but... Oh well, what are you gonna do? So yes, it was actually more fun to kill him loud and proud. It's nice to do a stealthy assassination, but every so often, you know, you meet people that kind of deserve the violent ending, which this guy definitely did. So yeah, I have to say I really enjoyed exploring this level. And this reminded me of why I enjoyed Hitman games back in the day. I think I will actually play a lot more of this. I have to say that I've definitely enjoyed the experience. Anyway, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed me going through this as well. And if you do like the idea of what's happening here, make sure you try it out on the free trial as well. It's completely free for the next 10 days, so you might as well try it out. Because I had a lot of fun, I have to say. I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much once again to IO Interactive for the key and the opportunity to try out this mission. I've always enjoyed games that give you opportunities to test out different things and just explore the environment. And that's exactly what Hitman is. So thank you very much once again to IO Interactive. Anyway, take care of yourselves out there and have fun.